Hello everybody, welcome to Descry Gaming. I'm Descry. I'm here to bring you another live stream of Marvel Champions. This time we're going to go against Red Skull. Again, we're rocking Wasp and Ant-Man. I'm doing Wasp Justice with Ant-Man Protection this time around. Going into Standard 2 Expert 2 without the Formidable Foe environment. So that's the environment that gives the villain steady. So personally, I kind of like to put that in depending on how hard I think the villain is. If the villain's super easy, then I think like throwing that in there is not a bad idea. But yeah, that's the only thing that we're kind of excluding from the playthrough. But we are running Protection Ant-Man, which will utilize Black Widow ally. We are running repurposes so that we can have these big kind of combo turn if I need it. Wasp is running a Justice deck, very flexible, a lot of genius key cards that we can reoccur again. And she has good damage output because she can get her pinpoint strikes back again. So she's pretty flexible overall, pretty good character overall. Yeah, so again, and we're basically doing the same thing we did last night, a little bit slower pace. We're every card that's new to the scenario, we'll talk about it, I'll reveal it, and just trying something different on my content to grow the channel. So I guess we'll jump into the stream here and see how well we do. Oh, one other note, I added MODOK into the modular set. So not only is it Standard 2 Expert 2, there's MODOK thrown in there with Hydra Patrol. So but I do have an ace up my sleeve. I do have one pin down with Protection Ant-Man. So my plan is just to pin down MODOK with a pin down upgrade, and that will kind of at least keep him from doing 2 damage to me every round. But he's pretty much going to be on the board. But there is a way to sort of get around it, so we'll see if that works out.
Seriously, this is what you wrote me.
Alrighty then, here we are, guys. I'll move my keyboard. So yeah, let's talk about Red Skull. So Red Skull basically is pretty scary. He has a good scheme stat of 3. On Standard 2 Expert 2, there's going to be higher boost cards, additional boost cards. And Dark Dealings makes him do even more. So we do have to be cautious. We got to play smart. We got to check the discard pile. We got to assess the situation. Key thing will be controlling size schemes, getting them down to a minimum. That way, he doesn't get too out of control with his attack. Again, on Standard 2 and even Expert 2, he's got Overkill. He's got Slug It Out. That could kill one of your ally chump blockers. So Target Acquire is key upgrade to kind of, again, a countermeasure to that hard difficulty. And this is going to be a tough one. It's definitely not a walk in the park. I mean, I don't think I've seen that many content creators even try Standard 2 Expert 2 Red Skull. Not only that, but we're throwing in MODOK. So is going to be pretty crazy. Let's go add some music here. And yeah, so he does, on every reveal, you have to deal each player an encounter card. So we'll do that right now. And we got our size scheme deck over here is shuffled. The sleeper basically is like out of play. And that's pretty much it. Let's just go over what the main says. So Rise of Red Skull, put the red house into play, shuffle every other side scheme into the side scheme deck, and set it next to the counter deck. So we did that. So red house is put in, which is kind of a unique side scheme. Red Skull built his fortress over the White House as a symbol of Hydra's conquest over America. Basically cannot take damage, but we can use our attack stat to throw that off. It's going to start with 6 because there's 2 players. And then we flip the main 1B, and Red Skull plans to conquer the world with the power of the Reality Stone. He uses his strategic genius to keep you busy while he works towards his goal. Starts at 0, but acceleration 2 for 2 players. Cap is 16. We do have, there is 2 main schemes. So, okay, that being said, we're going to drop to our hand size. Player 1's going to be Nadia. I have shuffled the cards. So we're going to do that. So 6 cards for Wasp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we got a van. We'll definitely want to get that down. That's going to help us kind of control the pace of the game. We got a pin particles. And the wings are not terrible. I'll mulligan 2. Then we got Professor X. Okay. So, yeah, interesting. Scott Lang's gonna. I want to get. So one other side note, guys. I am basically doing the sort of the house rule for the team up. Like, because we can't play Wasp or Ant-Man the allies, we're actually removing them from the decks, and then in its place we're putting our team up card. And I think it just makes the game more I think that honestly they should have that rule in as an option. It makes sense to me, but just a side note if people are wondering about that. But I think it makes the game more fun. Balance wise, I don't see like a problem with it. Yeah, so we took the allies out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got to resize. We'll keep that. I do want to build. I do want to get our army of ants out. Hard acquires nice as well, but let's mulligan 3 for some ramp. We didn't get it. All right, it is what it is. Okay, so starting with Nadia Van Dyne. Well, this is interesting. So I think we'll go tiny. Although my Thor is not as great at tiny, but we're gonna go pin particles and a double playing Professor X.
My name is Charles Xavier. I'm a mutant.
So we're gonna confuse the villain. Because we're in tiny, we draw a card with pin particles. I'll just show you guys. Oops. Pin particles. There it is. So we're in tiny. We're gonna draw a card. We drew into our rapid growth. Yeah, so I'm gonna just pay 2 resources, throw under surveillance. So we can put that on the main scheme and it increases the limit to 4. So that's going to be attached to the main scheme. And I guess we'll hold our wings and I'll throw for 1. And that will be it. So I think we're just going to pay 3 resources to play my Hellcarrier. So that's going to be put in. 1 per player. It's a support, and it's going to reduce the cost of cards in each. Whoever exhausts the player by 1, we're going to exhaust it. Army of Ants. So that's going to come into play. We can use that to do ping damage when we're in Tiny. We'll hold my resize, and I think I'll just chill in Altar because I get a bigger hand size. Although, really, I could do this actually. Could go into big. And I could throw for 3 because I can use my attack stat. Then I could go into Tiny. No, Joshy. Time to go to bed. Yeah, so I'm thinking... Whoa, where's Professor X? Okay, I forgot to use Professor X. Whoops. What am I doing? Yeah, I played him. So remove 3.
They get to go orange fees.
Down to 2. Yeah, so I think I'll go big. I don't do a damage to him. So we resize. I'm gonna use my attack to throw that to get it off. Goes in the discard area. 1 sec. Okay. So yeah, this will be my discard pile. No, Joshy, go. Go sleep. It's time to go to bed. Resize. Alright, so we change into Tiny and we draw a card. It's Army of Ants. I'm going to use 1 army. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to use 1 army. No, Joshy. 1 army of Ants I'm going to use to do 1 damage. Joshy. We'll hold this. Yeah, that will be it. All right. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so goes up by 2. We get freaking Doomsday arc already. Joshy, no, go downstairs. Hey, it's bedtime. Go, bedtime.
No.
Go to sleep or go downstairs and play with David then.
No, they just wake up.
All right, here, give me. All right. Get ready for bed. Get your friends. Go to bed. Fine, go yellow. Go get your yellow. Don't know what he means by that. Yeah, so what this does is Modok. We have to go get Modok. This thing has 8 on it, which is pretty nasty. That's gonna be put in player 1. Engage with Hugh. Yeah, first player. Alright, so we're gonna shuffle. Let's show you guys the card. So there's Modok. He has Retaliate 2, 2/2. He's pretty nasty. You should have stayed hidden under your rock you crawled out from. Alright. Sorry, my son kind of threw me off here. Alright, he's going to attack Wasp. Boost card. So he has 2 attack with boost. And I guess we'll block with Professor X. Exhaust a character you control. Shoot, a Wasp is exhausted. Professor X goes. And then I get 2 damage from Modok. And then we'll attack Ant-Man. I'm just wondering. I really didn't want to get exhausted there. That really sucks. I can't really remove that much. Alright, so he's going to attack me. I am going to Defiance that boost card. So this will just be discarded, and that was pretty good because we got, it would have been deal 1 damage to each character control, give the villain 1 additional boost card, but so that Slug It Out is gone. I do take 2 damage though. And then we go in counter phase. Crap. Alright, we are getting with Wasp, Red Skull right hook, so he gains Retaliate. That's Seek and Destroy Insight. That is going to bring in my nemesis. Beetle will come in, and she's not too bad. So she's just a 1/1. She has this interrupt where you don't mind to put her back into the deck really, but yeah, she comes in. He gets a Luger, so he's powering up here. And we got Cruel Intentions, so definitely gonna cry about that. So first off, it surges, and then deal each player an encounter card, and then a boost card. Gosh, welcome to Expert 2. So let's go back here, reveal this one, which is Shadows of the Past, which will actually surge because Beetle's out. Shadow of the Past.
Game over. Shadows of the
So
Past.
I'm just getting hammered right now.
Who called this? It could have been Shadows of the Past. You jinxed me, bro.
So basically, yeah, 1 sec. I'm gonna move. move over. Yeah, Mother Order is, oh gosh, it surges. Mother Order is out, and we don't even have threat removal right now. So yeah, Mother Order is like when you make basic attacks, you have to pay a resource. Attach the Beetle. So this is like her armor, which gets plus 4 HP. Gosh, when is my turn gonna be? Attached to a size game insight 1. So the main goes to 4. I think I made a mistake doing expert 2 Red Skull. Let's put that on Doomsday. Oops. And then finally, to top it off, why not? Ruination, Insight 1. It's gonna bring it to 5. And then we have to discard for oh wait, discard cards from the top of the counter deck until a size scheme is discarded. So that's interesting because the size schemes are in its own thing. So I think this just decks me out completely. Or do I, the question is, do I go to the size scheme deck for this? I think it just decks me out and I get acceleration. But it's going to add 2 to everything. So that goes to 6. It goes to 10. And another 2. Okay, so yeah, we deck out, and then I gotta shuffle all these cards back because I guess the main encounter deck has no. That was nasty. All right, Beliefs Ruination is actually not in the deck because you have to resolve it. Ant-Man's turn. So nasty. Got a problem. So use Hellcarrier. Put down my armor vest, which is a little bit green screened off, but gives me +1 armor. I will pay a resource to put down another army of ants. Let's just use these 2 army ants to do 2 damage to Beetle. Throw for 2 Mother's Orders. Resize. We'll go to big. Do another damage. And I draw a card. It's Giant Stomp, but I got 4 armor. Yeah, what I'll do is I guess stay in hero. Go to Wasp. Pay double genius. Put down my wings. Put Overwatch on the main. It's kind of scary. I wish I wasn't exhausted, but I think what we'll do is go to her side, do girl power, put yeah, these two cards back in, Professor X and a Double Genius. It's not good. We're really struggling here. And then we're just gonna actually just keep on to Rapid Growth, chuck that card. I mean, it might flip on me, so because it's going up by 4. It's at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it's going up by another 3. So 14 out of 16. 14 out of 16. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll put it on Mother's Orders. Overwatch. And that will be it. So we're gonna chuck Giant Stomp. All right. I mean, I can bounce. You know, I could bounce the Overwatch. We'll see. Okay, it's going up by 2 plus another 2 acceleration. So 4. We're at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna get Hydra reinforcements. So we're getting an extra encounter card. A non-elite minion. Yikes. Okay. So that's 4 on it. Gosh, he's swinging for a lot with double boost. This is painful. So we're gonna defend with 4. Use a Defiance. So we'll pick this card. So that gets chucked, and then oh, freaking additional boost card, sure. All right, so yeah, he's hitting me for. There is 1, 2, 3 side schemes. That's putting me at 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 4. I take 3. Ouch. He's confused. They scheme for 3. Those are 14. So encounter card, encounter card, and additional 1. All right, first one's gonna be Care for Cassie. So we are exhausted. So we have to discard 1 card from my hand, and we can't change form. So I'll just discard the energy barrier. All right, second one. Exhaust character control for each side scheme in play. Okay. I'm already exhausted, so that kind of fizzles. And then Wasp will get overwhelming force. That gets rid of my Sensuit. All right, pass to Van Dyne. Let's see what I have in my discard pile. Yeah, we'll put a pinpoint strike back in. Just one of them. So we used our girl power. We're gonna go tiny. We're gonna put a skill investigator out. And I'm gonna thwart Mother's orders. We're gonna spend a pin particle into rapid growth. So we draw a card with pin particle, and as we're thwarting, we go huge, and it becomes a 4 thwart. So rapid growth increases my power by +2. So I knock off Mother's orders. We overwatch and get rid of Hydra reinforcements. So those both go discarded. Skilled investigator triggers. We draw a card, which is a meditation. I am then going to pay 3 resources. Agent Coulson.
I'm Agent Phil Coulson with the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics
All right, so
Division.
he comes into play.
That's quite a mouthful.
I know.
He's gonna get me a preparation. Let's check my discard pile first. There's a Spycraft. We're gonna actually go for 2 with him. And we'll do 2 resources. Giant help. So that's going to move 4 because we're in giant. And so that's 6 with Agent Coulson. Brings it down to 8 on the main. Pass it to Ant-Man. Hellcarrier plus a double. Black Widow. So she's gonna come in, and we have the ability to cancel bad encounter cards, basically. I'm not going to. Slug It Out could kill her, so we're just gonna keep her on standby. She's more valuable for a cancel. So we're both in giants, and I can't change form, so that will be it. We did knock off some size schemes, which is good. Okay, we got our helmet. That's exactly what we need. We got blindfold, which is perfect. So we need to get blindfold out. Yeah, so it's going up by 4. So we're at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Attacking Wasp. He's 2. Oh. We get freaking sleeper coming our way. Yeah, so sleeper is gonna come into play. Gosh, things just get worse and worse. So we got to deal with the sleeper. We got MODOK, we got Beetles. I mean, this is not. And this is what I'm saying. Like, one thing I would say is, like, if we were playing with player size schemes right now, there's no way in hell like you have time to focus on a player size scheme. I mean, yeah, I'm not lucking out. I got Cruel Tensions, I got a Surge, Shadows of the Past. I mean, it's rough. Oh, let me show you guys Sleeper. All right, so Sleeper has Guard, Retaliate 1, and Toughness. He's gonna move around, or he engages the first player. We're gonna use this counter thing for his health. Okay, so he's attacking Wasp for 2, 3, 4 with a boost. Yeah, that sucks. We're gonna block with Coulson. I feel like just take me out of my misery. Give the villain a tough status. And a boost card. Okay. Additional boost card. Alright. Coulson's gone. And then I'm going to defend the sleepers, 3 damage, and then take 3 from MODOK and Beetle. Red Skull's gonna come at me, bro. And I guess we will. I'm trying to think, what do I want to do? Yeah, I guess defend. All right, so yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take 2. All right, so counter card for Wasp is going to be a Mob Mentality, and I will Black Widow that. So we're going to pay a Genius, Black Widow. So we exhaust her. Spend a Genius, and we can cancel. Oh, we can cycle in a counter card. So we pay a Genius. We get a different one, and this will be Hydra Soldier. So it's gonna come in. Damn, we're being overwhelmed by minions for Black Widow, or not Black Widow, but Wasp. Okay, last counter card. Give Red Skull a tough status card, he attacks you. Right, so I'm at 5. Oh, this probably will kill me. Because he's attacking for 2, 3, 4 with a boost. So if he has to get a 0 boost, or I am Gonzo. Okay. So I'm just gonna. All right, so here's the boost card, and damn it, yeah, that kills me, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 5 health. No, that's unfortunate. Okay, so that's gonna end it, guys. I just wondered if. Okay, so we're gonna end it here, but I'm gonna see if I manage to survive that, if I had a chance to come back, because it's gonna go to Ant-Man. Let's just say if I had 1 health left. Giving up giant stomp. So I would Hellcarrier 2 of these to play my thing, and then go tiny, draw a card, use Army of Ants to knock Tough off, and do bring him down to 9, and pass it to Black Widow or Wasp. Yeah, Wasp, I have 8 damage, so I'm 1 short on to kill the sleeper. So that's not gonna fly. I mean, I could kill the sleeper if I don't play my helmet, but you know, I kind of need to play the helmet. Yeah, I think that's going to shut me down. So probably in retrospect, I would have to not play the helmet, but that's, it's pretty bad. Because you have to take care of the sleeper. This is really hard. Oh man, on Expert 2 Red Skull is no joke. Definitely, I would say, what would I say? I would say, I mean, could Captain America, Doctor Strange, Wanda, they have probably a better shot at it, I think, like a more real, because the thing is, what you gain with like Doctor Strange, Wanda, Captain America, you gain better tempo, better control. Those heroes can stun confuse. They can take care of threat a lot more on a dime. I mean, if he didn't get knocked out, another problem is we need to deal with these attachments, mainly the gun. That's where running like aggression, what's the aggression ally card that gets rid of attachments? I forget the name. But yeah, it was pretty hard. Cruel Tensions on the first round with a Surge Shadows of the Past, with what's the card? And we got Rune Nation, which really just bombarded us. It boosted everything and accelerated the encounter deck. And then we got an extra. We got the Patrol side scheme that gave us an extra 1. MODOK got in. Yeah, this is really rough. Okay, will I try this again? Maybe I try this tomorrow, but on just Standard 2, not Expert 2, because I think that's what it is. Expert 2 is a little bit... not to say we can't do this on Expert 2. We probably can. I think but like obviously, like I feel with Doctor Strange, Captain America, more of the S tier heroes. I think Wanda. I think we have a better shot at Expert 2 Red Skull with MODOK. And we didn't draw into our... there's our pin down. So that was going to be the plan, to put a pin down on MODOK. So we were going to draw into that pretty soon, but... Okay, so that was a quick one, guys. I'll catch you on my next stream, but I am getting Next Evolution pretty soon. So we're going to see how that goes. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one.
It's me, Iron Man. Now, how much Disc Greg paid me doesn't matter. What matters is to like and subscribe to Disc Greg Gaming, or else I will repulsor bless you. Seriously, this is what you wrote me.